Greetings, fellow viewer, and welcome to another episode of JudgeLikeMike. In this series, people can send me their matches and I will judge them in regards of luck, skill, and overall game knowledge. Today we're going to judge a very uneven match. We are having Estrelol. She is playing with her level 11 cultist against the max level demon hunter. Estrelol is a viewer and a former team member of mine, so I'm really curious how she plays, and let's hop right into it and judge the shit out of it. So let's see how she does with cultist. She's playing against a demon hunter, max level demon hunter with her level 11 cultist. Yeah, that's gonna be a tough match. He's playing Mana Cauldron, which is kind of weird, but can be very good if he gets some lucky procs to level up his demon hunters. So his items are also perfect actually. He has Hunter's Jacket, which is very good. He's running Spear, best item, and also the Amulet of Growth, very nice. Playing the standard Demon Hunter, left, right, left. Pretty standard, pretty strong as well. Okay. Mana Cauldron, you can play whatever, there's no right or wrong pretty much. He's running the wrong talents though on Dryad. He should definitely go for the right talents instead of left. Especially as he will always have a full board and should be having Demon Hunters on the board and Mana Cauldrons on the board. And I can't afford to have many Dryads on the board, so he'll get no value out of the Dryads. That's a mistake from the opponent. Yeah, I like the Cultist talents. She's running left, right, sorry. For the extra, yeah, just for the maximum damage. So yeah, I'm curious how much damage she can do and if she can actually win against the max level Demon Hunter. That's tough. It's a rough start though. She doesn't have the cross yet and there is a Tribunal coming. That's not the optimal way. Oh god. She took a hit from the Tribunal. And I think they could have been avoided if she somehow managed to get the cross done. Or at least just play very, very slow. Just drop a few units, don't build up the board too crazy. And yeah, just take the hit, but don't lose too many units. So yeah, that could have been something to improve in my opinion. Was a little bit unlucky as well that she just didn't get the cross done. So let's see how she will recover from that, because Tribunal is really, really nasty wave 1 if it hits you. It's hard to recover from. Really hard. So let's see. Okay, she copies the swords. That's already very, very good. That's exactly what you should do. What I would have done here is to thin out the board before you merge the swords. For example, here you have 2 swords. Yeah, exactly. You should get rid of your Dryads and everything that you don't need on the board. This way you can pretty much guarantee that your sword stacks land on anything useful. For example, this one got already 2 swords buffs, and if she just put this one in here and merge all the Dryads out into a big one, for example, she would 100% hit something useful with the swords. So guys, keep that in mind. If you play sword, thin out your board as good as you can before you merge the swords. You can leave them on the board, they don't get buffed, so you can just fill your board. And yeah, you can have many swords on the board, but before you merge out the swords, just thin out the board with everything else, like Dryads, especially Dryads, and yeah, merge it to tier 2 chemists, for example, before you merge out a sword, so those won't get hit for sure, because this guy already has 1 sword buff again on it. I think she couldn't really avoid this to happen, but yeah, just keep the chances as high as possible that the swords hit the right units. That's very, very important. Because sword buffs are crazy. It's like on max level sword, it's 250% extra damage. So a unit does 3.5 times the damage that it would normally do. Really crucial that you get the sword buffs on your unit. And obviously you can higher your chances by merging them on the right moment. So this is definitely something to improve. Other than that, yeah, she recovered very well from the tribunal hit in the very beginning. It was pretty good. Nice, she has her 2 tier 5s, that's awesome. What I really like as well is that she started with this cross right here. This means even though she only has 1 center cultist, she has both of the other center cultists already on the board. So if she merges out swords, they will get hit every now and then. And at some point she will go for the full board, I guess. And at this point, middle guys already have a lot of sword stacks on it. So starting with the middle cross is very crucial, because you get pretty far with just 1 cross. Oh, there's the sleeping screen. I hope that's over in a second, I guess so. Yeah, come on. Yeah, you just are supposed to start with the middle cross, so all of your guys are on the board and they won't go away. And then you can just merge out swords, get as many sword stuffs on the board, and get some drives, level up your middle units, and so on. So setup-wise, it was perfect to go for it. Just the swords is the one thing that I would definitely change. Would be good if she tries to actually get rid of those 2 here, because she needs some space to build up her board even further. For example, let's make this a tier 5 possible, or at least get more swords, so everything gets buffed. Let's see how she handles the stuff. But yeah, so far I'm pretty satisfied. There is very little she could have done better here. Nice, exactly. Wow, she did the perfect thing. She got rid of it, so she has more space. She doesn't really need triple crosses already, but yeah, it's a nice to have, and why not, as long as you don't sacrifice anything else important. So everything is good. So yeah, at this point, what you need is really a very high chemist, because yeah, the damage gets higher with every single level. It's more than double damage whenever, for the whole board, whenever this one hits tier 7. So now try to get as many sacrifices as possible to get this guy as high as possible, and to get as many sword stacks. I think prior would be on sword stacks, and to also get 20 stacks on cultist, because you get 15% more attack speed. This is also very crucial. I would put this right inside of the chemist. Yeah, exactly, merge it out, perfect. Yeah, nice, very good. Yeah, merge out the sword. She also did the right thing here. Yep, exactly, that's what I meant. You don't need triple crosses already. Because you also need space to create a better chemist in the first place, and also get more sword stacks. The tier 4 stack is really a problem. Tier 4 sword in the corner is a problem. Let's see how she deals with it. Nice, she killed Tribunal without any hit. Wow, the other guy has 46 demon hunters. That's pretty crazy. But she hit his biggest guy, that's awesome. The one with the 85 stacks. That was a lucky hit, nice. Really takes away some pressure here. Now she's about to get stuck. Oh, nice. Ah, very good, very good. Wow, that was kind of lucky as well. And she got the cultist. Yeah, a drive would have been even better, but... Or, yeah, well, it wasn't that lucky to get a cultist, to be honest. Could have also been a chemist. Chemist would have been awesome. Tier 5 chemist. GG. Like, can't get much better from here. Now she's just waiting for the cultist upgrade to come back. If this happens, I would not drop any other units here. Yeah. Yeah, The reason why I wouldn't have dropped units here as soon as she sacrificed her stuff is because let's say she got like 3 cultists, another 3 cultists here, and just before the bosses, as soon as she kills the bosses, they will 3 units will get leveled up thanks to the weekly bonuses, meaning if a tier 1 gets leveled up to tier 2 instead of like a tier 6 or tier 5 or whatever, that would have been a huge waste of value. So I would have just stayed with this, so it's guaranteed that any of those units will get leveled up and not the corner ones. That's yeah, it's just a tiny thing, and she didn't get any cultists, so it's not the end of the world, but yeah, could pay attention to this, and yeah, just higher chances to get the limit value out of it. Oh, that's gonna be a tough one, and it's nice. Wow, double buff on the middle guy. She's already maxed. Awesome. Nice. She's still killing the stuff. Nice, nice. Wow, look at the other guy's board. Demon Hunter, he has like complete Demon Hunter board. 47 in total. Beautiful to watch. Nice. But also her board, it looks absolutely amazing now. I think the next thing I would try to do is get a little bit more sword stacks and yeah, try to go for Chemist. But it looks like he's struggling already a lot. He's gonna take a hit here. She will also take a hit, but yeah, he's not gonna survive. Damn, awesome, awesome. Very well played, man. With a level 11 cultist beating a max level demon hunter. Tough, very nice. Overall, a pretty decent match, so let's go to the rating. Let's start off with the luck. I think overall she had a pretty lucky game. She never really got stuck with a unit in a very bad spot. I think the tier 5 cultist in the corner wasn't the luckiest thing she could have possibly gotten. Also think the tribunal in the first wave is not the best boss to get. Overall, it was a really bad RNG-free game, so I'll give her a solid 9 out of 10 points in luck. Performance. Honestly, the beginning of the match was kind of horrible. She didn't really pay enough attention in the very beginning of the game for the first boss, Tribunal, because there is 2 ways how you can actually deal with it. One is to absolutely 100% kill it before it downgrades you, and if you're not sure that you will manage to do this, you just build up the bare minimum of a board to survive the first wave and not lose too many units. So that's definitely a little plunder there. Second thing I'm not very happy about is the way she merged the swords in the very beginning, because you should definitely thin out your board before you merge the swords, so they will actually 100% hit something vital. Besides the bad beginning in the first 2 waves, she actually managed to get back into the game, which is really hard whenever you have such an unfortunate start. I did like a lot that she went for the middle cross, which is by far the best way to start with cultists, especially with sword, because you immediately start to buff the 3 important cultists. This was absolutely great. Once she had her double cross, she actually did a very good job in building around that double cross to get additional sword and cultist stacks on them, so that was pretty decent. What's also very impressive to me is she was obviously on the back foot playing against a max level demon hunter, which is pretty damn insane to beat with a level 11 cultist, so I'll give her an extra point there. Beginning was really bad, so I would give her like 3 points there, but she managed to get back into the game, which deserves a lot of respect, so overall I will give her a solid 7 points for her performance. Game knowledge. Depending on your opponent, the beginning of a match can really determine the outcome and put you on a back foot if it's not perfectly fine. Luckily it was a demon hunter, so she was able to actually recover. It would have looked very different if she had like a clock player or shaman or whatever. That would have been most likely her doom immediately. Best players in the game, they just pay attention to everything, so they see whatever boss is appearing and play accordingly. They also make sure the boss is as thin as possible before they merge out any kind of boss that gets spread randomly, and there is just so many details that the best players look after that I was sometimes missing. Another good example is the faction bonus that upgrades 3 cultists whenever a boss dies, that you don't drop units before that bosses appear, just to keep the chance higher that one of your middle guy gets a crucial upgrade. Overall, the match was very good. She had a horrible start and still managed to get into the game, and she even beat a guy that has clearly higher stats than her and was absolutely determined to win this game. I'm pretty impressed that she actually won this match that she should have clearly lost. And she also did quite a few very good merges in the corners to not get stuck. Overall, she did a pretty decent job. That's why I'll give her a 7 in game knowledge. Now I'm curious what you think about the judgment and her performance. Leave your thoughts in the comment. Thanks a lot for watching and see you on the next one. Pow! Don't forget to subscribe for more content like this. Check out the better prices in the Rush Royale market and use the code GodLikeMike, or just see what else I got. Either way, I wish you a lovely day. See you next time.